Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
This turns on, Jim.
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe, there's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Camavinga, Eder Militao, Valverde, Vinicius Junior, and here's Valverde. De Jong cuts out the pass. Pedri do have a chance to counter here. Eder Militao, Yamal, Rafinha! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Cleared away. And it's Kunde. Araujo. Yamal on a strong run down the right. Lewandowski has a goal! Yamal, no way through, so back it comes. Casado. Pedri. Camavinga could move up a gear here. Calmly anticipates. Kubasu. De Jong, gently done. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Balde. Rafinha. Thinks one through. And the keeper has it. Moved on forwards. Chouameni. And it's played forward. Koundé. De Jong. Camavinga. Camavinga, made out towards the right wing. And it's Camavinga. Now who's going to be first to this? Out to the right. The ball goes in. Araujo attempts a clearance. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Vinicius Junior. Goes for the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Played into the middle. Al-Kubasi clears it away. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Lovely bit of skill. Camavinga. Over to the left. Valverde. Valverde with the cross. Casado can get it clear. Crossed in again. And that's the keeper's ball. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Rafinha. De Jong. Rafinha. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Aim forwards. Camavinga. Played towards the other side. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Lewandowski. Rafinha. And he's managed to get free. That's a throw. Rodrigo. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Camavinga. Forwards and with intent. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Al-Kubasi gets it away. And it's Tchouaméni. Oh, good. Rodrigo! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
And here's Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Araujo. Pedri. De Jong. De Jong made out to the left flank. Alde shifted upfield. Serves up across. Tries to get it clear. Rodrigo. Aim forwards. Alexander-Arnold. And it's gone back to the keeper. Oh, terrible pass. Rodrigo. And he welcomed Vinicius Junior! De Jong. De Jong has been caught there, it's a foul. Here's Mbappe. Can he finish? It's there! 2, and we've barely begun here.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Koundé, Yamal. He is through here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Pedri. De Jong. And here's It's Lewandowski! That was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Trying to keep this in. Rafinha, and it's Balde. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Chance to play it in. That is lovely. That's a good run down the left. De Jong. This has gone, that's a foul. Valverde attempts a clearance. Pedri with the short one. Balde, cross into the box. Oh, that's not going to find its target. De Jong. And he's picked it up out wide. Looks across and plays it in. Danger averted for now. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Pedri. Lovely feet. Barcelona have a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's a loose ball. And it's Casado. Lewandowski! Oh, it's gone in! Back to within one. Interesting. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Overhit and out of play. And he cuts out the supply. Camavinga. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold has created one goal already, and it's played forward. De Jong. Pedri. Lewandowski. Camavinga, and the keeper's got it again. Courtois sends that a long way. Koundé, Pedri, Koundé, forwards and with intent. That's a throw. Pedri, gently done. That has been knocked clear. And it's Casado. De Jong. Oh, it's come loose. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga, head over towards the opposite flank. Now that's well seen too. Pedri, moved on forwards. De Jong, looking for a runner. For a moment you thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Yamal. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Oh, nice touch. Camavinga, he is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. De Jong tries to clear. Camavinga. Rodrigo. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo! The keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Lewandowski spread out to the left. That'll be a throw-in. Rodrigo. Eder Militao. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Pressing to intense, and it's paid off. So who's he picking out? Played in with purpose. Here it is over the line. Camavinga, now here's the delivery. Pedri shifted upfield. Lewandowski, oh, good spread. Well timed, excellent interception. Rudiger, aim forwards. That's Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Koundé clears it away. Camavinga. Played out to the right. That's good play. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, what a climb! Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Moved on forwards. Yamal. He's through, now is he in? Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Rodrigo. And here's Rodrigo. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Done delicately. Pedri. Koundé, gently done. Pedri. Koundé. Kubasi. Pedri. Casado. And it's played forward. De Jong. Camavinga. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Nice looking ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now it's Rafinha. Pedri. Koundé. And here's Lewandowski. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger forwards and with intent. Camavinga. Casado aim forwards. And it's Balde. Balde. Very nicely done. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, such a clever touch. Turns and goes back. Brilliantly cut out. Valverde. And the counter is on. Now it's Rodrigo. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Moved on forwards. Proves too strong. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Clips into space. Chooses to go back. And it's hoisted clear. Rafinha going full tilt down the left. Rafinha. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking.
He certainly reacted quicker than anyone else did, so he just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Valverde. Looks to the other side. And it's Alexander-Arnold. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Casado. Barcelona needing to chase the game already. Araujo has gone direct here. De Jong. Casado, gently done. It's Lewandowski! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Barcelona, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Strong running down that left flank. Valverde looking to run onto it. Chance here to counter. Pedri. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. And that has been cleared. Chouameni.
really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Koundé. Casado shifted upfield. Rudiger. Mbappe. He has a look up. Oh, it's come loose. Araujo can get it clear. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Takes a shot.
Valverde just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And he's heaved it away. And it's played forward. He's got away. And here's Lewandowski. And it's Pedri. Steps in, and that's the end of that. That has been cut short. Pedri. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Koundé. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. And it's Pedri. De Jong.
Rafinha really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Valverde. Looking here to chip it through. De Jong tries to clear. Camavinga. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior gets him to thwart him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Chouameni, Al-Kubasi cuts it out. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, oh, good spread. That has been knocked, and he's had a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. That is good defending. It's been repelled. And it's Camavinga. And that was very necessary. Throw-in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he deliver? And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rudiger with the clearance. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's very neat. Valverde. Out to the left it goes. Yamal. And it's Pedri. Camavinga. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Mbappe. Valverde. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, they could break here. Oh, red. Nice interception. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Camavinga shifted upfield. Over to the left. Valverde. De Jong wins the duel this time. Tries a measured ball. Valverde. Camavinga. And here's Rodrigo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe has a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pedri. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Lewandowski. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Tchouaméni gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
It's anyone's ball now. Rafinha played with finesse. They've got a corner here. Been taken short. Camavinga tries to clear. Valverde. Mbappe. He's having a shot! Pedri goes cross-field. Moved on forwards. Back to the goalkeeper. Camavinga. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Balde. Rafinha. Here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski played out to the left flank. Aimed in towards the centre. Vinicius Junior. Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. And here's Valverde. Time to deliver. And here's Vinicius, and he shoots! Balde, gently done. And here's Rodrigo, and it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Vinicius Junior. This has gone, that's foul.
Well, if
was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's gone for it! Traumeni. Spread out to the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. You can run onto that. Lewandowski. Rafinha. Goes for a shot!
Well, that is rather wayward. They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Camavinga. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. He is just caressing the ball. He's got options in the box if he can. Chance! Kubasi. He's made through the first period and it's looking quite a game here. Rafinha. Barcelona keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Kubasi. Araujo. Kubasi. Araujo. Pedri. Yamal. It's Lewandowski. Rafinha. And it's played forward. Oh, that's neat. Traumeni forwards and with intent. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Balde. And here's Rafinha. Balde. Nice control. There are a few waiting for it. It's run loose here. Could be danger here. Here's De Jong. Oh, sweet feet. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And they're back in front. That was a given. It always was.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rafinha. And it's De Jong. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Araujo. Casado. Lewandowski. De Jong. Yamal. That's tidy. Pedri. Yamal. Showing good feet. Pedri. De Jong. And it's Lewandowski! Looking to break at pace. Looking for a decent ball in. Out for a throw. Alexander-Arnold. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Pedri. Kubasi. Rudiger. Rudiger shifted upfield. Pedri. Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold, gently done. Lobbed in behind. And that's aimed into the middle. And back out it comes. And a play for a throw. That has been cleared. Araujo attempts a clearance. In once more. And it's played forward. Casado gets good distance on it. That is a great pick out. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
For a goal kick. It's Lewandowski. Really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Pedri plays it short, hit into the middle. That has been knocked clear. That is a brilliant interception. And he's picked out the run. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rafinha, bullish header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Kubasi makes the interception. Yamal. Lewandowski. He's got away. The finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Here's Vinicius Junior. Takes a shot! That was mighty close. Oh, red, nice interception. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold chooses to go cross-field. And it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe! Out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Rafinha is there and he can get that clear. And the shot's on here. Great chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Rodrigo, steaming on goalwards. Gets it away. Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Pedri. Kubasi aimed forwards. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hangs in a cross. Can he spark a counter here? Rafinha looks to the other side. That's nice. And it's De Jong. And here's Yamal. Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries a deft little ball. Tries to get it clear. Pedri. Yamal has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. He's found a way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And he's there to clear it. And here's Rafinha. And it's Balde. Balde tries a cross. Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. He is just caressing the ball. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. And now the breakaway. Yamal, he is through here. It's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe, and And he's running through. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Delivered with header. That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Barcelona, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Yamal. Pedri. That's a nice ball. Lewandowski. Oh, big chance! It's really well cleared. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Lewandowski. And here's Yamal. Lovely, now then. Lewandowski has a goal! And here's Pedri. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Was beautiful, something close to genius. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Araujo. And it's played forward. Now it's Rafinha. Balde. Araujo, Kubasu. Yamal, Pedri, Koundé, Kubasu, Balde. De Jong. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely intercepted. Tchouaméni, it's lofted through here. And that has been clubbed away. Through. Camavinga. That's a Mbappe! Rodrigo! Now, can he find a finish? Balde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that pass just didn't quite work. Camavinga, Rudiger, Valverde, Tchouaméni, Rodrigo, out to the right, Camavinga, good ball, real chance, and that has been cleared. Valverde. Valverde. Rodrigo, and he's gone backward here. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. He's there to get rid. So what can they make of this? And here's Lewandowski. Deftly away. And it's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha puts a cross in. And he's there to clear it.
Rafinha, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Kubasi. Koundé. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Yamal. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Mbappe. Camavinga. Camavinga. Cross in, looks like a good one. Koundé gets it away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Valverde played out towards the right wing. Now, what about a counter-attack? A bit too much weight on the pass. Koundé. Yamal. Pedri, gently done. Be a throw-in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Muscular approach does pay off here. Koundé. Pedri. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Now that's well seen too. Tchouaméni. Pedri. Balde. Moved on forwards. And here's Lewandowski. De Jong. Probing pass. And the finish! Worth a try, but not this time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
That has been knocked clear. De Jong. Yamal. Now the delivery. And that has been cleared. Cleared away. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Decent progress down the left. Vinicius Junior's cross. Chance to play it in. Araujo forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. Militao can get it clear. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Araujo with the clearance. Pedri. Moved on forwards. It's just beyond his reach. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, played right into his path. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Rafinha. What a throw in. Rodrigo. Valverde. Konami. Vinicius Junior shifted upfield. Araujo gets it clear. That is out of play. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. Valverde. Oh, it's played into the area. Kunde. Araujo gently done. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tchouaméni, and it's played forward. Great work on the overlap. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold. This is promising. Mbappe. No foul, says the referee. Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. That's good play. Cross from Rafinha. Defending of the desperate variety. Valverde forwards and with intent. And that's put paid to a promising move. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rafinha. Balde. That's really well manoeuvred. Firmly met. And they can counter here. De Jong. Rafinha tries looking up for options on the left. And it's Balde. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Balde in acres of space out wide. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Valverde. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. De Jong producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Can he spark a counter here? That's a cute ball. And he's there to get it away. Rodrigo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Alexander-Arnold. Lovely feet. Across it goes. He thumps it clear. Ter Stegen, one ball by the goalkeeper. De Jong have it back and can go again. Balde. And here's Rafinha. And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. Camavinga. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Casado calmly anticipates. Chouameni. It's Valverde. And here's Mbappe. That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Valverde. And it's Balde. Camavinga gets a foot in here. Rodrigo. Rudiger. Chouameni. Valverde. Al-Kubasi cuts it out. Valverde. Vinicius Junior, played out to the right, laid back in, cracking ball. Now this could be a chance, and the shot! Now that's a fine challenge. That's very neat. Valverde, and here's Rodrigo.
Rodrigo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being...
He's going to be pulled back for that one. He's in a good position here. It's Lewandowski! Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's De Jong. De Jong. Been fouled there. They've won a corner. Araujo clears it away. And here's Valverde. He's shooting! Caresses it through. Pedri. De Jong. Yamal. Pedri. De Jong. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Pedri. Cuts out the pass. It's gone out for a throw. Pedri. Vinicius Junior shifted upfield. De Jong. Yamal. Rafinha. There's the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Referee's given a throw. And he's managed to get free. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Well timed, excellent interception. We're not going to make any further progress now. Yamal. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Plays it in low.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's found him in space. Another chance from a corner. Kubasi is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Valverde. Succumbs to the pressure. Pedri defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Good play by the keeper, certainly earned his keep there. Balde, aim forwards. It's been a pretty looking ball that. Showing good feet. And it's Balde. De Jong. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. He's in, surely! That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rodrigo. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Rodrigo. Lovely bit of skill. Al-Kubasi getting this one clear. Out to the right. Camavinga played back in. Pedri gently done. De Jong. And they can break here. That has been cut short. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a go. Casado tries to clear. That's been won straight back. Rafinha has found the net here, of course. Balde. And here's Rafinha. Time to deliver. And he's there to clear it. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! 4 attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Camavinga, and here's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. Pedri. Balde. Moved on forwards. And here's Rafinha. Pedri. Pedri played out to the left flank. Oh, that's neat. So who's he picking out? Rafinha, and that's aimed into the middle. Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Barcelona, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Rudiger. Casado. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. He's got space in the area. Rafinha. Over to the left. Crossing. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Eder Militao. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Vinicius Junior. Shot a goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Tries to get it clear. Rafinha. Well read, nice interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. That's Valverde. Valverde. Spread out to the left. There are a few waiting for it. He can get that clear. He claimed it back swiftly. And it's played forward. Valverde. Rudiger. Pedri, gently done. And a chance! That's going to go a long way. Rafinha. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Camavinga, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cleared without complication. Moved on forwards. Barcelona have reclaimed it. He's got away. De Jong. Ball swung in. Not one of his best. Pedri. And it's De Jong. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Tchouaméni driven forward. Araujo. And back to the goalkeeper. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rudiger. Valverde. Rudiger, head over towards the opposite flank. Played through for the wide man. Big chance, corner. Alexander-Arnold, and he whips it in. Al-Kubasi with the clearance. Alexander-Arnold. De Jong. Rafinha. Pedri. And it's De Jong. Rafinha. Played into the middle. Rudiger attempts a clearance. Rodrigo. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Camavinga. Tchouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao shifted upfield. Oh, easy pickings there. Balde. Good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Balde. Can he latch on to this? Rafinha, and it's played into the middle. Rodrigo could move up a gear here. Valverde. No reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rudiger. Valverde played out towards the right wing. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pedri. Pedri, gently done. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Tchouameni, aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. And it's Camavinga.
Oh, sweet feet.
Rodrigo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Alexander-Arnold. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. And he goes cross-field. That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Nice control. Camavinga. Valverde. Now here's the delivery. Al-Kubasi gets it clear and played it back swiftly. Rodrigo, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Okay, crossfield, changing the point of attack. That's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold, searching pass he's played there. That'll be a corner. Kunde tries to clear. Balde aim forwards. He has found a way through. De Jong. Yamal. Valverde. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Rodrigo. In with the challenge. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rafinha. Pedri. And here's it's Lewandowski! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Played towards the other side. Now it's Mbappe. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Very nicely done. And here's Valverde. Mbappe. Rodrigo. And here's Camavinga. That's a good ball. Mbappe. And he shoots! Yes! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. I think it's just top play.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for it.
So all square and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's played forward. Araujo. And here's Lewandowski. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Casado. Balde. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Camavinga. Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold, forwards and with intent. That is lovely. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are really super fun. This is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao will...
Shoots! Alexander-Arnold tries to get it clear. And here's Valverde.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rafinha. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And he cuts out the supply. Tchouaméni. Rudiger. Valverde. Valverde played over towards the opposite flank. Beats one through. Araujo gets it away. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that's well seen too. Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Casado, Araujo shifted upfield, Valde, Araujo, Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's Rodrigo. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. De Jong laid out to the left flank. Rafinha. Araujo. De Jong. Oh, can he get onto this? Araujo. Casado. Balde. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Can he deliver? Oh, it's come loose. And the counter is on. That's really well manoeuvred. Ter Stegen sends that a long way. Tchouaméni. Valverde. That's a nicely weighted pass. Rafinha. De Jong, aim forwards. And it's Pedri. And here's Yamal. Valverde wins the duel this time. Rudiger. Pedri, gently done. And they can break here, and he's managed to get free. Yamal going full tilt down the right-hand side. Eder Militao attempts a clearance. Camavinga, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. Valverde. Now it's Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. Pedri. Koundé. Some good work on the right flank here. Tchouaméni. Strong running down that left flank. Vinicius Junior. Spread out to the left. Played in with... There's the shot! Just wouldn't sit for him.
Mbappe really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Great defending, strong and determined. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Casado. De Jong. Pedri. Araujo. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Rudiger. Camavinga tries to dink it through. Not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task to do.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rafinha has got himself a free kick. Lewandowski. That is good strength. And here's Yamal. And it's Pedri. All the way through, so back it comes. Pedri. And here's Yamal. De Jong.
Listen, the big names earn their their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching man.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Araujo is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Camavinga. That's Valverde. Camavinga. Oh, sweet feet. Real chance here. Out to the left it goes. Tchouaméni. Lobbed in behind. Chance, surely! The ball is loose and the chase is on. Alex Yamal. Chance here to counter. Koundé. Yamal. Pedri chooses to go cross-field. De Jong, over to the left. Balde. And he shoots! Oh, not this time.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Valverde. Yamal, head out to the left flank. Balde. That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Been won straight back. Camavinga. Koundé. Casado. Kubasi. De Jong. Does really well to win the ball there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's found a way through. Rafinha delivers with wit. They've been given a corner. And that has been cleared. And here's De Jong. Goes for a shot! And again! Camavinga. Played through for the white man. Valverde. That's very neat. Big chance! Militao. Valverde. Spread out to the left. Casado. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Pedri. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Goes for goal! It just took too long getting forward.
Valverde simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Camavinga. That's Lewandowski. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Yamal. Pedri has it in a wide position. Lovely bit of skill. And they've got rid. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Looking for a decent ball in. Defending of the desperate variety. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe. De Jong. Koundé. Yamal. Valverde did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Chance! Quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Mbappe simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Balde played into space. Valverde. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Now he's off and running. Rodrigo. Oh, good spread. Camavinga. That's a good ball. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha, that's a cute ball. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rodrigo, Alexander-Arnold, Camavinga, Araujo aim forwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Looks a foul. Referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And he's going to Rex. Oh, that's magnificent! Oh, that is a bit special. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And a chance! There's a goal! Barcelona are back in business. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Alexander-Arnold shifted upfield. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Lewandowski, that has been cut short. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Chance to play it in. Camavinga. Lewandowski. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Many. Rodrigo, and here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, they really should have been made to pay. He expected better, and so did he. Balde, Rafinha, De Jong, and it's Pedri, and here's Lewandowski. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Rudiger. Tchouameni. It's really well manoeuvred. Here's found the way through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Rodrigo. De Jong. Looking to break at pace. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Now it's Rodrigo. Pedri gently done. Now it's Rafinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tchouameni
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
De Jong spread out to the left. He's got away. Valde. That's nice. Now it's De Jong. Pedri. Now that's a fine challenge. Valverde. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Koundé. Kubasi. Araujo. It's a very looking ball that. Mbappe, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Vinicius Junior. Delivered in. Oh, what a climb! And that has been cleared. It's Camavinga. And here's Rodrigo. Moved on forwards. Rafinha, it's a delicate pass. Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough. He knows it.
Mbappe, made out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Ooh, delicate chip through. Over to the left. Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. Rafinha chasing after it. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to clear it. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold, forwards and with intent. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Koundé, aim forwards. Tries a measured ball. Rafinha. He's got away. Rafinha!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Camavinga. Nice control. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Camavinga crosses it in. Mbappe has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
And he's managed to get free. Now it's De Jong. Turns and goes back. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Another big chance that gets away.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Looks to the other side. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Done delicately. That's good defending, very good defending. Yamal. Casado. De Jong. Chouameni. And here's Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Takes a shot! It's really well cleared. Valverde. And here's Valverde. Valverde. Out to the left it goes. And here's Vinicius. Vinicius Junior! Terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rafinha. Balde in full tilt down the left. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. Rudiger tries to clear. Valverde gently done. Rodrigo calmly anticipates. Kunde. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's in a great position here. That's Lewandowski. Courtois, long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Moved on forwards. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rafinha. He has found a way through. Climbs up big. Not the best of headers. Short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And it's Camavinga. Well, that's well done, really robust. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Casado. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Pedri. Little doubt, that is a foul. Lewandowski. And here's Pedri. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rodrigo, and it's lofted through here. And it's Lewandowski. Valverde. Mbappe. Valde shifted upfield. Rafinha. Searching passes played there. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pedri, Kubasi, Yamal, Pedri laid out to the left flank. Cross goes in there. Lewandowski finds himself offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Ooh, delicate chip through. That's an excellent interception. Thumps it clear. Rafinha. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. Balde charging forward down that flank. A little off target. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's found the way through. Camavinga. Now it's Rodrigo. The ball goes in. Oh, Red, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Vinicius Junior. Great position. He's having a shot! Dispatched clinically. And again they hit the front. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Araujo. Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal spread out to the left. Balde. And it's Balde. Rafinha looking to run onto it. He's dealt with that well. Pedri. There's the chance! It's a goal! Barcelona are back in business. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Vinicius Junior, and here's Mbappe. Oh, Mbappe! Split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. The most accurate pass. Militao, Valverde, Rudiger, forwards and with intent. Valverde, Balde, aim forwards. Militao cuts out the pass. And it's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Camavinga. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And here's Rodrigo. Great chance!
I tell you, Peter, the keeper owes a big time here. He's lucky his mate was wide awake.
That'll be a throw. Camavinga. Here's Vinicius Junior. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Camavinga. And here's Rodrigo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Yamal. Pedri. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That's a corner kick. They've played it short. Pedri. He's on it. Can he get away? Moved on forwards. Valverde. Now he's got space here. And it's played forward. Now it's Lewandowski. Great. Konami with the foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
manoeuvred. Mbappe. That was very necessary. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Valverde. Araujo gently done. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Rafinha. And that could set him on his way. There's shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
That's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And now he has two. Barcelona take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Balde. And here's Rafinha. It's a good-looking delivery. That is not what he intended. Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. Keeper's got good distance on that. And for a moment you thought that was going somewhere. Balde. Very nicely done. And it's Balde. Pedri. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold with a fine tackle. Rodrigo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Eder Militao played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Tchouameni gets across to intercept that. Camavinga. Over to the left. It's a mighty effort! Yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off them.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Rafinha, he is through here. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Rodrigo. Balde. And here's Rafinha. Balde. Oh, it's played into the area. Rudiger, aim forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. That's been slipped through. Now it's Mbappe. And he's onside. Could be danger here. Vinicius and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Rudiger. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Casado played out to the left flank. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Camavinga, and it goes cross-field. And here's Vinicius Junior. Played out to the right. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Mbappe really can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Eder Militao. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! This is good, that's foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's gone for goal. Oh, super goal! A finish of true class. Back where they want to be. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Yamal. Play for a throw. Looking here to chip it through. Really well manoeuvred. Alex Valverde. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Araujo attempts a clearance. Brilliantly cut out. That is a little undercooked. Oh, good ball. Decent chance! Alexander-Arnold. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Eder Militao. Moved on forwards. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's found him in space. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's tidy. Plenty waiting in the middle. Valverde. That's been drilled in, and it's played forward. Balde. Rafinha. Araujo forwards and with intent. Valverde. Tries to get it clear. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Cross needs to be good. Yamal proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Eder Militao shifted upfield. Balde. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through here. Out to the left it goes. And that has been cleared. Camavinga. They can counter here. Lewandowski played out to the left flank. Camavinga gets over and intercepts. Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Alexander-Arnold. Played towards the other side. And it's Camavinga. And he welcomed Vinicius Junior! And he's had a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Ter Stegen, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper. He's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Chouameni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Camavinga. Rodrigo. And the ball is out of play. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Jong, gently done. Valverde. Physical challenge. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Pedri clears it away. It's Valverde. That's good play. Oh, they could be caught out here. Valverde chooses to go cross-field. Valverde chips it through. Oh, he did well to reach that. And it's come back to the keeper. Eder Militao. And that's a throw. Comes in, cleared away, crossed it again. Eder Militao can get it clear. Eder Militao, gently done. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Balde. Rafinha. That's a good run down the left. Balde. Eder Militao makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold forwards and with intent. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Balde, moved on forwards, cuts out the pass. Mbappe! Danger averted for now. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga played out towards the right wing. And it's going to be another corner. Well, the clearance is short. Rodrigo. That is a brilliant interception. That's surely a foul. Free kick. right from the top draw. And they are cruising away. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. Clearly not happy with that. Casado. Pedri. Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rudiger. Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. Camavinga. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Alexander-Arnold. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Rafinha. Pedri. Yamal. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold tries a deft little ball. Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. He's got away, and he cuts out the supply. Rodrigo. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's not going far. One time, excellent interception. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's a great ball. Chooses to go back. Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal. This interception, his positioning was spot on. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. And it's Pedri. Now that's well seen too. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Head over towards the opposite flank. Back into the middle. Out towards the flank. Vinicius Junior! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Tchouaméni. Rudiger. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Camavinga, he's given away a free kick. He is going into that little black book. Well,
What goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Rafinha, Casado, Camavinga tries to clear. Can he latch on to this? Valverde. Time to deliver. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Yamal. Now it's Rafinha. Pedri. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. De Jong has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Played into the middle. Cleared away. No way through, so back it comes. That's Valverde. And here's Camavinga. He's having a shot! Araujo gets it away. Shapes to shoot! And the ball's come. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Alexander-Arnold is short. Al-Kubasi clears it away. Rodrigo. And it's Camavinga. Steaming on goalwards. Camavinga with the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. De Jong. And back to the goalkeeper. Courtois, on ball by the goalkeeper. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. Shot a goal! Oh, that's fallen kindly here. It's a loose ball. Camavinga. Changes him with that pass. Gets it away. What a throw in. Rodrigo. Now here's the delivery. Rodrigo. Oh, such a clever touch. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Romani wins the duel this time. And here's Rodrigo. Might be danger here. Mbappe. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's trying the shot. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Valverde. Great work on the overlap. Sado did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. This has gone, that's a foul. He's gone for it! It's anyone's ball now. Played out wide. There are a few waiting for it. Aimed in toward... Oh, smashing header! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rudiger. Yamal. The pass is intercepted. Eden Militao gets rid without sophistication. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Lewandowski. And here's Yamal. Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold forwards and with intent. Rodrigo aimed forwards. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Valverde shifted upfield. Mbappe. And here's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Judge, surely! That is rather wayward.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rudiger. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rodrigo. Valverde. Receives it in a good position here. So who's he picking out? Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! on it. Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, just skips past his man. Yamal going full steam down the flank. He's cut it out. Camavinga defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Camavinga gently done. Valverde flashes it across. Araujo gets it away. Araujo getting this one clear. Now it's Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Chance for a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Tchouaméni moved on forwards. Can he spark a counter here? They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. And it's played forward, and he's managed to get free. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Over to the left. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Valverde. Vicious ball here. Koundé shifted upfield. Yamal, now he's off and running. Pedri. Lewandowski, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior, and here's Mbappe. That has been cut short. Koundé gently done. He has found a way through. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rudiger aim forwards. And it's Valverde. Koundé cuts it out. Eder Militao. Rudiger forwards and with intent. Valverde. Lovely feet. Time to deliver. There will be a throw-in. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's really well manoeuvred. De Jong. And it's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. It's run loose here. Eder Militao. Valverde. Good play on the left-hand side here. Vinicius Junior. Now the ball and the shot! Good offside that time. Ter Stegen sends that a long way. De Jong. Rafinha. That has found him in acres of space. And that is not finding anyone. Valverde. And he goes cross-field. Rodrigo. Valverde. And here's Mbappe!
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Konami does really well to win the ball there. Kubasi. De Jong. De Jong shifted upfield. And that is as far as they're going to go. Camavinga hurtling down that right flank. Alexander-Arnold. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Lewandowski. Rafinha proves too strong. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Pings in across. Ter Stegen claims it. Safe hands. Koundé. Yamal. Casado. Araujo. Balde. Balde. Nicely shaped cross. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. That pass has been well intercepted. Valverde thinks about the... Vinicius Junior! And it's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Balde. Rafinha. Camavinga with a definite foul there. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Camavinga thinks one through. Al-Kubasi clears it away. Rodrigo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Here's Yamal. De Jong. Lobbed in behind. He's just misjudged that one. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Eder Militao carries the ball down the right. Alexander-Arnold looks to the other side. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Up he goes! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's Valverde. Al-Kubasi aim forwards. That is lovely. Valverde goes for the shot! De Jong. Pedri played with finesse. Valde. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Moved on forwards. So what can they make of this? Mbappe. Rodrigo.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, red. Nice interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rafinha. He's had a shot! Couldn't keep it on target. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga, probing pass. Araujo, Casado. Barcelona to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski spread out to the left. He's found a way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. De Jong. And it's Balde. Mbappe, he's through, now is he in? Rodrigo, and here's Mbappe. Rodrigo. Mbappe, here's onto this. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got form. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Camavinga. Valverde. Great defending, strong and determined. Clipped into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Valverde. Cross in, looks like a good one. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pedri forwards and with intent. Could move up a gear here. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal's cross. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. Crosses it in here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Over to the left. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga gets the shot away! A terrific save.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Valverde knocks it out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yamal. And he's running through. Alexander-Arnold, always onto this. Pedri. Kubasi. De Jong. Araujo, gently done. Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Oh, nice touch. Mbappe. He's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking. He's had a crack. That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts. Oh, that is a bit special. He's got form. That is remarkable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Yamal. De Jong. Pedri. Showing good feet. Defending of the desperate variety. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold, extraordinarily with 4 goals to his name. Caresses it through. There's the shot! Oh, it's wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Eder Militao, and he goes cross-field. And here's Valverde. And here's Valverde. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Valverde really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's Lewandowski! Eder Militao. Valverde shifted upfield. Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Takes a shot! Hit into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's neat. Lewandowski. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Valverde. Camavinga. Valverde takes the shot. Oh, it's come loose. Ter Stegen trying to keep this in. Real chance. It's anyone's ball now. Koundé gets it clear. Ooh, delicate chip through.